From more than a dozen costume changes to 90 trucks, here's what it takes to bring Taylor Swift's massive Eras Tour to life in stadium after stadium. 52 dates, 20 stadiums, 10 albums, 44 songs taking up more than 3 hours. Taylor Swift's Eras Tour, which kicked off March 17 at State Farm Arena in Glendale, Arizona, is a production of epic scale. There are non-stop costume changes, large-scale set swaps and stunts on the outrageous order of a Las Vegas residency. A gigantic catwalk stretches nearly the entire length of the stadium, the better for Swift to work the runway with an army of over a dozen dancers. It's almost like a different Broadway musical for each song, Dave Brooks, Billboard Senior Director of Live Music and Touring, told the Post. The production quality is just so far ahead of whatever has been done. They're building these very elaborate sets that they're using for several songs as opposed to the whole concert. The price tag is also astronomical. The cost has gotta be well north of $100 million, probably a lot more than that, said Brooks. It's gonna be one of the most expensive tours ever, but it will also be one of the highest generating tours financially. So it pays for itself basically. The process of building that stage, and all the rest of the sets, begins at the venue weeks before the pop princess launches into the Lover opener, Miss Americana and the Heartbreak Prince. Dave Brooks said it's almost like a different Broadway musical for each song. Taylor Swift did a daring stunt on stage. Taylor Swift dives into a trapdoor in the stage during her much-anticipated Eras Tour. Taylor Swift appears to swim through a water-filled catwalk during her Eras Tour. Swift takes stage diving to a whole different level. Rather than plummeting into the crowd, the 33-year-old superstar plunges headfirst into a trapdoor in the stage after singing her breakout hit, Tim McGraw. Then she appears to swim through the stadium via a water-filled catwalk before resurfacing, dry and fresh in a new costume, to perform Lavender Haze. Taylor Swift sings 44 songs over more than 3 hours during her Eras Tour. There are non-stop costume changes, large-scale set swaps and stunts on the outrageous order of a Las Vegas residency. Swift wore more than a dozen different looks on opening night, including a gold Roberto Cavalli flapper dress, a lavender Alberta Ferretti gown and bedazzled bodysuits by Atelier Versace and Oscar de la Renta. All costumes are typically modified in some way that's going to make it really easy to get in and out of. Dan George, a one-time tour manager who has worked for Shakira and Britney Spears, told the Post. A dress that would typically have buttons, maybe they add a zipper on it instead. Or the performer might need to have a pouch for a battery pack in a costume. You know, little customizations that make things easier. Taylor Swift strikes a princess pose during the second night of her Eras Tour in Glendale, Arizona. And at the end of the day, Swift, who will bring her Eras Tour to MetLife Stadium May 26 to May 28, is the ultimate special effect, no matter how massive the production is. Her endurance is really the next level, to me, said Brooks. The fact that she's gonna do these marathon, 3-hour-plus shows, it's gotta be exhausting. George, however, notes that her style of singing isn't as tiring as some divas.